this is Denise with Modern Priscilla Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you are all here. And if you are new, a big, huge special welcome to you. I'd like to remind everybody to go ahead and hit subscribe. That way you'll never miss out on another video. All right, my friends. So today we are taking a look at the question, what are their intentions? So let's give the cards a shuffle and see what we can see. I have the Everyday Witch Tarot spread out here today with my clear quartz. I like to open up the energy that way and get things flowing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the cards a quick shuffle, and then we will be setting out our spread. All right, let's do one more quick shuffle, and then we'll be ready. All right, let's see what we've got. All right, well, they're thinking. They're trying to decide what to do. That we've got the Moon card and the Four of Swords. Right now, you know, with the Moon card, it's telling me that, you know, they're a little unsure. They don't know where this is going to go themselves. They're not exactly 100% sure, but they are thinking about it. They're trying to decide, like, what's the next course of action? What should I do? Again, maybe they're not getting a true read on what your feelings are, you know, so they're hesitant to act yet. You know, it might be too soon. It might be too early in the process of you two getting together that, you know, so they might not be able to determine how you feel, what to do, and that's normal. That is very normal. This looks to be like it's in its early stages to me. Yeah, and this person has been alone. We got the Hermit. This person has been alone and enjoying their time to themselves. They've very much been enjoying that. Now, whether that means they've been doing some soul searching or something deep like that, or maybe it just means they like to kind of just be in their own little world. But either way, they are intrigued. They are thinking about how to move forward. They just don't know. They've been doing this for a while. The Hermit is saying that's kind of what they've been doing most recently. That's their most recent action, I mean, that, you know, shows me that their action is to kind of have an inaction. Does that make sense? Okay. But they want to talk to more people, to you. They were looking to talk to people. When they were alone and kind of enjoying their alone time, they got to a point where they said, now I want to start reaching out. I want to start sparking connections. We've got the Page of Swords. Swords are all about thoughts and ideas, and being a page, pages are all about new beginnings and starting off on kind of on a new path. So, you know, that is definitely the direction this is going, but you might be having a hard time reading this person. And that's because they're kind of keeping things to themselves. They're keeping it close to the vest. They've spent some time by themselves, or at least internally thinking and, you know, about themselves, deep thought, that kind of thing. But right now they're intrigued by you. So they're trying to find a way to move forward. Ultimately, that is what their goal is. So that is coming through as one of their intentions. Oh boy, Two of Cups. One thing that this person has going for them is that they are a romantic type. The Two of Cups, I mean, if you can see the card there, I mean, it's two people having dinner and wine glasses and everything. That's a wonderful preview of what you're hoping, I'm sure, will be to come. But they definitely have this in their personality, that they would like that romance, that they would like, you know, that connection. And if there is any other person in the picture, which I'm not seeing another person, but if there were ever any other person in the picture, this person is loyal. The person you're asking about is loyal. So anybody else, they're not going to even have a chance. This person focuses on one person at a time, which is great news. All right, opportunity coming up. So things are gonna be moving. You're gonna need to kind of keep it moving. Does that make sense? Things are gonna be moving along, but you're gonna have to be making that effort as well. You can't just sit back and wait for somebody else to do it for you or to be in charge. You know, you're gonna have to be an equal participant in keeping this moving forward. Again, they've been by themselves. They've been kind of, not really knowing how to proceed, but with this in their mind, they want to have this loving partnership, but they might not know quite how to proceed. They're used to being kind of solitary. So it might be slow going, and this is something that you're going to also be needing to make an effort with. Okay, we got the Knight of Pentacles. This is again talking about the slow movement of what's going on with your person. This knights are all about action, but being pentacles is kind of a slower moving kind of knight. And the reason they're slower moving, while they're still acting, they're still moving forward. They go a little slower because they're thinking about things, thinking, more thinking. We've got a lot of thinking going on. So this person does not want to make a mistake. And they do have romance on the mind, though. All right. And you are the one they're looking at. You are the one they're looking at. We got the Star card. Remember here I said they are very loyal. They only focus on one person at a time. And who are they focused on? They're focused on you. They do have, they like you. They like you. I don't know how else to say that. They definitely like you. Oh yeah, and the King of Cups here, what they ultimately are going for, they want to have that satisfying emotional connection. They want to have an equal partnership. They want to be moving forward. Your person might be one who seems to more sit on the sidelines. You might feel like you have to make more decisions and things like that. Again, I think this goes back to them, when they are alone, they feel like they're kind of in charge of things. They can think deeply. They make the decisions. But working with somebody else, the King of Cups indicates to me that they might be a little more passive in the relationship. Okay. Oh, and we've got the World. The World. That's great. The World is in our outcome stage, our slot. And for the card here, the World is something that talks about perfect balance. It says when you have the World, there is hope, there is optimism. How much more can you have than the World? So, being in this position, it shows me that ultimately what's going on is you guys will come together. The intentions are very good. You might be, maybe this is why you're questioning it, in fact, but you might be thinking, wow, things are moving slowly, or I'm having a real hard time picking up on what they're feeling. And I can totally see that. I can see that all sitting here in the cards. But even though they do like to have that solitary thing, they are ready for a relationship. Again, you might have to help keep this relationship moving forward. But ultimately, the goal is to move forward. And this person, again, keep in mind, they might be a little more passive, a little bit more of an introvert type of person, but they are recognizing you. They are very loyal, and they deal with one person at a time. So, so what do you think? Oh, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. Does this resonate with you? Does this provide you some insight? I really hope it does. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. And I want to remind you before you head out to please make sure you hit like and also subscribe. I never want you to miss out, and I enjoy interacting with all of you. All right, my friend. I will see you again soon.